Spider-Man is currently one of my favorite fictional characters. His superpowers, devotion to responsibility, and overall lighthearted attitude has always gravitated me towards him. What I especially liked about the movie Spider-Man No Way Home, which was, a great movie, what I liked was that the new suit that was revealed at the end of the movie was kind of a refreshing look back to basically original red and blue Spider-Man. So once I saw that SHF Figuarts made an action figure for the suit, I had to buy it. So yeah, in this video, we'll see if this Spider-Man action figure is good or bad. If you buy the action figure through the link in the description, I basically get a little bit of money, which I can use for the next review video. Anyways, let's get into the review. First of all, let's go over the details. The design for this figure is great. I love the bright red and shiny blue coloring. It makes him stand out so nicely. It's also probably one of the primary reasons why I got this figure. Every photo he's in, he looks like he's practically shining with jaundice, but it's just his red coating. It's pretty cool. The black webbing pattern is also done pretty well. I don't see anything wrong with that. Looks great. And I especially like the head sculpt. I like how the eyes are kind of poking out a little bit and how you can see through the mask. His nose and ears kind of bulge slightly through the mask. It's a pretty nice detail. We have a good amount of accessories. We got 2 web grabbing hands, 2 thwipping hands, 2 open hands, and 2 wall crawling hands. We also have 3 different web string thingies. I don't know what to call them. 1 small web shoot effect, a longer web shoot, and a long one for web swinging. Another accessory we have is also another Spider-Man head, but this one seems a bit more serious with squinted eyes by comparison to the one currently on him. Lastly, we have this interesting piece that we can put on the back of Spider-Man, and basically we could stick it to an action figure stand, which is not included, mind you. He can basically do some pretty solid poses with that, especially midair. Altogether, these are all pretty good accessories. The articulation works great. Thanks to the neck, the head can move pretty well up and pretty well down. The shoulders can move past the T-pose position and it can move across from the chest a pretty well distance, great for any web-related poses, The arms and legs are obviously double jointed. What's interesting though is the torso. The lower torso can move forward pretty much super far, but it can't move back really at all. But that's great for any Spider-Man crunching poses, especially the perching position. And in my opinion, if a Spider-Man cannot do the perching position, then it's not a good Spider-Man action figure. We also have Spider-Man's kind of upper chest area. That in itself can rotate side by side pretty well. It can't lean left or right, but it can lean back and forth a little bit. However, it's great for getting him in any positions he needs to be in. Down at the legs can move basically all around, but they can't do splits. They can nearly do splits, but they can't do splits. Knees bend with the double joints, and the feet work as expected. They also have toe joints, which also work as expected. Overall, the articulation for this figure is marvelous, or I guess a more fitting word would be spectacular or amazing. My final consensus is that this figure is definitely a 10 out of 10. It's Spider-Man. It's what you expect from a Spider-Man action figure. And it's not really falling short on really anything. However, I do know that one nitpick is that on the back of Spider-Man where it has a spider logo, if you move him too far forward, you can see that the logo on his back is basically copied and pasted, trying to give off this stretching effect. But I don't think that's really a major setback at all, if not more just a nitpick. Overall, I think this figure is great. So what are your thoughts on this Spider-Man action figure? Let me know in the comments down below. Is this the #1 Spider-Man action figure? Also let me know. Have a great day.